Hello everybody. Goodwill is an icon in the nonprofit world, but they're facing a current issue that, if it's not solved in the next few years, could cost them immense amounts of money down the line. If Goodwill doesn't gain a millennial audience in the next few years, it could cost them the position as one of the largest nonprofits in the world. In this project, we'll be looking into ways that Goodwill can increase their footing with this immense demographic and all the opportunities that can arise from appealing to them in the correct way. Let's take a look at some hard stats and get to the bottom of the equation.
Goodwill industry sales have declined and are starting to not meet their budget for operations. One of the main issues that Goodwill is having is not being able to reach their millennials. Now, let's look at why this is happening and how they can solve it. According to the U.S. Census, 1/3 of the population are millennials. That's approximately 83.1 million people. Now look around you. How many millennials do you see on their cell phones or on their laptops? Well, I'm assuming that's just about everyone. Approximately 84% of millennials are now using smartphones. Considering the average American is awake for about 15 hours a day, 4.7 of those hours are spent on a mobile device, whether it's for social media, shopping, texting, or any other activity. Now, as technology keeps advancing and the trends and behaviors of millennials are changing along with it. In 2015, approximately 7 out of 10 individuals will use their smartphones for online shopping. About 45% of those people will use social media in search of guidance and information on new products. Now, we have found that there are a lot of potential avenues for Goodwill Industries to reach the millennials, specifically through the online shopping experience. Now, this is our proposal.
A mobile shopping application. As the numbers clearly show, a large segment of the target population spends 1/3 of their day using applications on mobile devices. Goodwill needs to be one of these applications. In order for an application to be successful, it has to be very user-friendly. This means it needs to be well-designed, well-maintained, intuitive to use, and well-promoted. This is what we have in mind as far as an application.
Goodwill's mission is to help people in need reach their potential through learning and work. And in order to fund all these services they provide within the community, Goodwill runs a big retail operation with stores located all over the country. Here's how it works. It all starts with donations. Once they are sorted through, donated items are processed and sent to their retail stores. Items that do not sell in the retail locations are then sent into their outlet stores, in which they are usually sold by the pound or in bulk. After some time in their outlet locations, items that still have not sold are usually recycled. The funds generated by donations, retail, outlets, and recycling are then used to provide their job training services and help the community. As we mentioned earlier, two of the main problems Goodwill is starting to run into are a slowdown in retail sales and the inability to attract millennials. The solution we propose aims at solving just this and is to be implemented at the beginning of the chain, where the donations come in. Donations that are collected usually follow this process. Items are donated and collected at drop-off locations, which are usually set up at retail locations, drop-off bins, or drop-off trucks. Once the items are collected, everything is sent to the central processing, where the goods are looked over, prepared for retail, and sorted out. Once they are sorted out, the items are then sent off to retail locations and put up for sale. The centralized system makes sure that items are spread out evenly throughout the retail locations, and the whole process takes around 36 hours. This is where our mobile shopping application solution comes into play, at the central processing stage. To boost sales and millennials' interest in their goods, Goodwill needs to create a mobile shopping app. This is how it works. Once items hit central processing, they are sorted out, and goods that are more unique and stand out are selected and listed for sale on the mobile app. Every item that is listed on the mobile app will have a 24-hour duration, after which, if still unsold, will be sent off to the retail location. This system guarantees to have always fresh, good quality and good selection inventory on a daily basis, and will allow Goodwill to reach millennials where they spend the most time, their phone. For the convenience of mobile purchase, we suggest Goodwill sell all their mobile app items at $4 over what in-store price would be. Once an item is purchased with just one click, the consumer can then select which location to go pick it up. These are all the huge benefits of such application. First of all, we reduce the treasure hunt. By listing items online, Goodwill is able to pair the right customer with the right item and have it sent to the most convenient location. Second, we are increasing revenue. Items are already very competitively priced, so $4 extra for the convenience of having a larger selection and choosing the most convenient pickup location is still a huge bargain. And let's not forget that the funds are transferred immediately into Goodwill's account, boosting revenues immediately. The third huge benefit of such app is the reach. You will be able to reach millennials where they spend the most time and are starting to shop the most. Now shopping will be easy and fast, literally one click away when paired with Apple Pay.
Now, none of this would mean anything if you can't get people to use your app. In order to get millennials to use an application, you have to be present on applications that they already use, such as Pinterest and Instagram. Now, these two are major components to getting people to use your application because you can post pictures and tag brands that people are already searching for. Instagram has 90 million users inside the US, and Pinterest has 50 million users inside the US. Now, these two are the main ones you need to focus on. The important thing about Instagram is that you can search by a tag, which means that Goodwill can post a picture of, let's say, a Coach purse and tag Coach. That means that everyone that's searching Coach or searches things related to Coach has a potential to see Goodwill's product and will click on that picture and see that it's from Goodwill, and that user will then go to Goodwill's profile and see a link to their application. And this will feed people into using your application to buy things that they want to buy for bargain prices.
So in conclusion, what we are advising Goodwill Industries to do is to create a very user-friendly mobile application and integrate it with social media, Instagram and Pinterest. By doing so, you should be able to reach a vast portion of the millennials population, boost revenues, and solve your problem. Thank you for viewing.